Here are best martial arts for building muscles. I'm Simon Borec, a med student, and let me tell you, most people get this muscle building while training martial arts completely wrong. Now, BJJ guys, don't come for me, but your sport builds muscle in exactly one place: your hands and forearms. That's it. You may say, hey, look at Gordon Ryan, and I would say he's on fucking gear. Here is what BJJ actually develops: your flexor digitorum profundus, which are the deep muscles in your finger that create crushing grip strength. Your flexor carpi radialis, the main wrist muscle that lets you control grips. And your brachioradialis, the thick forearm muscle that makes you look like Popeye. But everything else, not really. BJJ prioritizes endurance over muscle mass, which keeps your body lean but not jacked. The one hack BJJ gives you is insane grip strength.
This is very bad. If someone take your wrist with one arm like this, okay, you have to go home and never come out.
You will notice stronger grip in just 2 weeks of consistent BJJ training. By the end of this video, I will show you the ultimate protocol on how to fight and still look jacked. I have created a blueprint healthy fighter which I use in my school community. Because as a med student, I've cracked the code on preventing the most common injuries in boxing, wrestling, BJJ and MMA. And if you are already messed up, I got you covered. I also teach recovery methods used by professionals. Check out Healthy Fighter in the comments. Number 4 is boxing. Boxing builds your anterior deltoids, which are your front shoulder muscles that throw punches. Your triceps brachia, the back of your arms that snap punches out. Boxing also builds your stratus anterior, also called the boxer's muscle, that creates the wing-like appearance. And last but not least, your external obliques, the side abs that generate rotational power. Basically, boxing turns you into the opposite of T-Rex. You will have huge arms and shoulders, but really skinny legs. The gym equivalent is medicine ball slams and overhead presses. However, boxing's secret weapon is fiber recruitment speed. A punch travels from your feet to your fist in 0.15 seconds. This explosive chain reaction develops type 2 muscle fibers better than most Olympic lifts. You will see shoulder and arm definition in 4 to 6 months of consistent boxing training. Here's the hack: do 3-minute back rounds immediately after lifting weights. This triggers IGF-1 release, a really powerful muscle building hormone that amplifies your gains. Beginner modification: start with 1-minute rounds and build up to 3 minutes over 6 weeks. Focus on technique over power. Number 3 is Muay Thai. Muay Thai not only builds your boxing muscles, but also your rectus femoris, the front thigh muscle that drives knee strikes, your tensor fasciae lati, a tiny hip muscle that becomes 60% stronger and creates that fighter stance. It also builds your gastrocnemius, which are your calves that absorb the impact of checking kicks. Your tibialis anterior, the shin muscles that become dense as concrete. And your transverse abdominis, the deep core muscles that stabilize your spine during strikes. Muay Thai basically builds you like boxing, plus from the waist down, so you will not be a T-Rex. The number one secret from Muay Thai is, however, bone density. Repeated kicking increases your shin bone density by 20%. Denser bones mean bigger muscle attachment points, which means more force production as you progress. Leg muscle development becomes visible in 6 to 8 weeks, and that bone density changes take 3 to 6 months. The hack is simple: do 100 low kicks on each leg after every leg day. This bone stress stimulates growth hormone release that enhances your entire workout. If you're a beginner, listen. Start with 20 kicks per leg with light, really light contact. Don't start as Tony Ferguson. Instead, gradually increase to 100 over 8 weeks. And don't forget to use shin guards initially. Number 2 is MMA. Mixed martial arts creates what we call concurrent adaptations. Your body tries to build strength, power and endurance all at the same time. This sounds good in theory, but here's the real problem. MMA training is so varied that your body never specializes in pure hypertrophy. You get functional strength without the size. Functional strength improvements appear in 4 to 6 weeks, but overall conditioning takes 2 to 3 months. The hack is to add 10 minutes of light grappling flow after heavy lifting sessions. This activates satellite cells that accelerate muscle repair without interfering with strength gains. Modification for beginners start with 5 minutes of basic movement drills. Focus on hip escapes and basic positions before adding complexity. And now, number 1, the absolute muscle building king, Judo. Here is why Judo creates the most jacked fighters on the planet. It builds your latissimus dorsi from pulling opponents, your rhomboids and trapezius from gripping and controlling, your glutes and hamstrings from explosive hip extension during throws, your quadriceps from lifting and driving opponents. It also builds your erector spine from maintaining perfect posture under load, your deltoids from throwing motion itself. Don't forget about your bicep and tricep from arm action, and your core stabilizers from maintaining balance while someone tries to slam you. Judo is the only martial art that activates almost 100% of your muscle fibers simultaneously. No single gym exercise can replicate this total body explosive pattern. Here is the science that makes Judo unstoppable. Every throw creates variable resistance. Light resistance during the setup, maximum resistance during the lift, and explosive resistance during the finish. This variable loading triggers muscle growth better than any machine ever invented. Judo training also triggers growth hormone spikes up to 400% above baseline. That's higher than any other sport. The result, judokas look absolutely jacked because they train every muscle fiber in perfect coordination. Total body muscle development becomes noticeable in 8 to 12 weeks. Peak physique changes take 6 months to 1 year of consistent training. Beginner modification focus on uchi-komi, which are repeated throwing motions without resistance. Practice hip throws with a partner who doesn't resist. And overall, master the movement patterns before adding power. And as I promised, here's your practical takeaway. If you aim for hypertrophy not only in gym, train Judo twice weekly for full body explosion. Add Muay Thai kicks for leg density. Finish with BJJ for strong grip and flow recovery. This combination hits every muscle building pathway simultaneously. And if you want to know real medical hacks for each sport, check my school. I'm Simon Borec, and if this blew your mind, smash that subscribe button, because I've got 10 more muscle building secrets that will revolutionize your training.